The Houston Astros just signed the best available free agent on the market. Who is it? I discuss next, guys. Cue the intro. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Lead. Your host, as always, Harley Dugan. First things first, I want to thank everybody that watched the live stream yesterday. We'll be doing tons and tons more of those. If you are at all interested in joining me as a co-host anytime on Fridays at 7 o'clock, remember my socials are on the about section of my YouTube page. Also, you could, if you don't want to check there, then I will tell you at TheLead_HOU on Twitter, at TheLead_HTX on Instagram. Shoot me a DM and let's see what we can work out together. But let's get into these Houston Astros. As I mentioned last night, there was a little bit of a problem with the pitching. And we all know Framber Valdez, he fractured his ring finger. And now coming out earlier, I believe it was today or maybe it was last night and I didn't mention it, but Forrest Whitley, the sore arm, that isn't helpful either. So who do the Astros go out and get? Jake Odorizzi. Everybody was wanting him. The fans, you get exactly what you have asked for. The Houston Astros have came out and signed Jake Odorizzi to a 2-year deal with a player option included in 2023. The deal is highly incentivized from what I've been told. It is highly incentivized. Look, this is a great signing for the Houston Astros. This really puts into account that Framber Valdez's injury is serious, and Whitley being hurt again doesn't help the situation. It's a lot to put expectations very high on someone for Luis Garcia, especially if this would be a season where he does get some starting reps. That's a lot of expectations you're needing from him to come through for you, as well as Brian Abreu or anybody else that they had in the farm system. But Odorizzi is a great signing. He's the best free agent available right now on the market. He was an all-star in 2019, went 15-7, 3.51 ERA as an all-star, played for the Minnesota Twins. He was drafted by the Brewers, but spent his time where? The Tampa Bay Rays. The connection of James Click and the free agents he signed. He signed Jake Odorizzi, Ryan Stanek, Steven Souza Jr., and Steve Cishek, all guys that have a connection with James Click. The Rays connection is clearly there with the Houston Astros and the general manager, James Click. This is a really, really good signing. The guy can get the fastball right to 92 to 94. He likes throwing them up in the zone. He has a split change that is absolutely dirty. Gets into the mid-80s, little split change-up combo that he has. But one of the things that I will say is he's a fly ball pitcher, extremely high fly ball pitcher. So home runs will be a problem. I will say that. Home runs are going to be a problem for him. But as long as you're having great defense on the infield, you got some solid outfielders right now. Not worried about it at all. Justin Verlander is another guy that's a high fly ball pitcher, not as much as Jake Odorizzi, but he has a problem with this solo home run ball, but it is what it is. Given the circumstances for the Astros, they needed to make this move. This is a huge win for Click and the owner, Jim Crane, This is a huge, huge win. Did he play in 2020? No, he got riddled by injuries in the 60-game season. He only pitched about 13, 14 innings in 2020. Tons of little knick-knack injuries that just kept him out the whole year. But overall, huge win, huge dub signing for the Houston Astros. Boys, it ain't over till it's over. So that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for the notice to turn on. Drop your comments, your reactions down below in the comment section. What do you think about the Jake Odorizzi signing? I know I am hyped for it. You should be too. Look, it isn't Framber Valdez, and on paper, you are worse as a pitching rotation right now than you were before Framber Valdez. But overall, again, this is a big win for the Astros. You get them on a 2-year deal that actually helps your free agent market possibly in 2022 with Verlander, Greinke, and McCullers coming up in free agency. But as always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. Y'all have a blessed day.